guys, what is up? So before we make the awesome fried chicken recipe, I'm gonna make some traditional Chinese baos that I'm working on for a future recipe, but we are in the process of making some right now. So we got the dough, we got the tang zong right here. Turn the light. Got the tang zong. Got our dough. Now we are adding some butter. Alright guys, look at the amount of dough we got now. Look at how big this is. Hey guys, so first off with this recipe, we're going to start off with the brine. So go ahead and get 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, and you're going to want to add this to a big bowl. After that, you're going to want to get 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. And next off, we're going to add in some water. We're going to get half a cup of water. After that, we're going to get some rice vinegar, and we're using almost a tablespoon, just a little bit less. Alright, next off we got our cooking wine, and we are going to use 2 tablespoons of Chinese cooking wine. Next, we are going to press 2 cloves of garlic. And make sure you get every little bit off of it. Lastly, we are going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. And now let's get our chicken. So I'm using some air chilled party chicken wings from Costco, which is amazing. And first, we're just going to drain the chicken juice out. And you never want to wash the chicken because this could spread salmonella more easily and you could get sick. So just go ahead and press all the juice out. And we're going to add it in right into our brine and let it marinate for a decent amount of time. Look at how disgusting that juice is. Go ahead, add it in it, and make sure you stir it around and make sure the sauce is covering every single chicken wing or drumstick. Just like so, just press it down and make sure the sauce is covering it. Next off, we are going to saran wrap this and let it marinate for 5 to 8 hours. Just go ahead and put it in your fridge and make sure you always put it on the bottom row because it is chicken. Alright, next off we're going to clean our sink, so get some disinfectant spray and just spray it all around your sink, wherever your chicken juice has touched, which is everywhere. So now just rinse it off with some hot water and make sure you hot bathe the scissor because it is disgusting. And yeah, that's how you sanitize the sink. Alright, next off we're going to get our breading station ready. So we're going to use equal parts of tapioca starch to cornstarch. So I'm just using a 1-to-1 ratio basically. And you can make as much of this as you want. I'm doing about 4 to 3 tablespoons of each one. But you're going to need more later on, trust me. So do like 6 or 7. Alright, so in our breading, we're going to add in some 5-spice powder. And we're also going to season it with some salt. Now you can use as much as you want or as little as you like. And just give it a quick stir and we're going to get our chicken now. So go ahead and pull your chicken out and you're going to want to let it sit at room temperature for 30 minutes so it cooks evenly later. Alright, next off you want to crack 2 eggs into the chicken and brine mixture. This will help the starch stick to our chicken wings. Just go ahead and crack 2 eggs like that and get a glove and just mash it around until it is fully combined. Alright, now we are going to dip our chicken into the starch mixture, and you want to make sure you have your oil ready at this point because you want to directly throw this into the fryer, or else the brine mixture will eat up the starch and you're going to have to re-batter it later on, like what I do. So as you can see, I start to run out of the starch mixture, and this is why you should make more than what I made. Alright, so now go ahead and clean up a little bit, and I'm going to teach you how to make the 5-spice mixture. So go ahead and get 1.5 teaspoons of salt and add it into a small bowl. And we're going to add around 2 teaspoons of the 5-spice powder. Now this is what you're going to sprinkle on top of the chicken wing later after you have fried it. Alright, after you have made the 5-spice mixture, go ahead and heat up a pot of oil until it is 350 degrees. You want to make sure the pot is halfway filled so the chicken wings won't stick to the bottom. Alright, now it's time to fry the chicken, but as you can see, my chicken has sat out too long. It needs to be rebreaded right now. So make sure your heat is set on medium heat for the pre-fry because we are going to do a secondary fry after this one. So go ahead and just rebatter your chicken if you did it like me, but don't do it like me. And just throw it in the pot, and you're going to want to do the first fry for 2 minutes on medium heat around 350 degrees. Alright, just go ahead and mix it once in a while and get a wired rack, cooling rack set up for after it is done being fried. So just go ahead and get a strainer and just strain out some of the oil first before putting it on the wired cooling rack. Alright, after you have been done doing that, just go ahead and strain out the oil a little bit, and you're going to want to repeat the process until you have completed all the chicken wings. And look how nice it is. But we're going to do a secondary fry to make it extra crispy. And look, it just sits out too long. So make sure you batter it freshly so you don't have to do what I did. Just go ahead and make sure you separate it because we want to fry each set of wings in the different increments that you have. Alright, after all your chicken wings have been done being fried for the first one, we're going to do a secondary fry at the highest heat on your stove, and you're just going to want to plop the chicken back in and let it fry for another 2 minutes. Alright, I set a timer for 3 minutes, but don't do that because it will be overcooked. Alright, so as you can see, this is a 2-minute mark, and look how nice and crispy it looks. So just go ahead and put it in the strainer and make sure all the excess grease strips off. Once it is done doing that, then you're going to want to put it back in the wire rack and immediately throw the salt on it so it will stick onto the chicken. So as you can see, we are seasoning our chicken now, and you don't want to add too much or else it will be too salty to eat.
Let's give it a try. Amazing.
Alright, now it's time to make a simple sauce that will go with this chicken. So just go ahead and get 2 tablespoons of mayo. And we're also going to add around a tablespoon of hoisin sauce and as much sriracha as you would like. And just give it a quick stir. Now this sauce is really good because you could dip it with some french fries, some chicken tenders, add it on a burger. It's literally a universal sauce. just go ahead and get a plate and get ready to plate your chicken wings. And you can go ahead and stack it any way you would like, or do whatever you would like with it. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a very quick taste test. So well, that's still hot. Let's get this piece. Right here, got one. Let's dip in some sauce. Here. Hot. Amazing. The 5 spice, you can taste it. Just like that. This is truly better than some fried chicken places because freshly made. And it costs less than $1 per wing or drumstick, which is amazing. And then we got our homemade sauce right here. Amazing. You just see some of the salt on it. This is a lot of good flavor. Well, that is it. Please be sure to stick around and stick for more amazing recipes. Bye.